from the oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Drew Pomeranz is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Leading off
Here's Craig Gentry. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Gentry.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, they won the first two games. They played really good ball and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first two. It's a pivotal game for them.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And this is in the air now, out to left. Benintendi comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Here's the first pitch to him. Manny Machado comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike one.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Well, you went right after him with the 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
How about a DP right here?
1-0 count. Here it is. way in front of that fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone, and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Nope,
2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A runner on first with 2 away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another full count pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this will be fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Here's Chris Johnson now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Johnson awaits the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. Orioles leave him loaded. 0-0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Tillman is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
And he lays off there 1-0. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series.
Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Sander Ogard.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, he's got 2 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know this club is definitely hoping for more out of Hanley Ramirez in the near future. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Nothing doing for Boston. Still no score. Digging in, J.J. Hardy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
Stepping up to the plate, Caleb Joseph. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. There's Sandoval. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. The pitch. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Tillman into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. And Sandoval's aboard, a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
That misses. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, the Green Monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the Green Monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the Monster. You can tell everybody that one.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Nope. 1-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book. But it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Tillman ready with a 1-2, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. The Red Sox on top, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Gentry.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Machado now on 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Set to deliver on 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less. I can tell you that. First and second, no out. And the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there. Base hit. Gentry rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there. And now we're starting all over. Right where we started. Tie ball game.
Chris Davis.
In now, Chris Davis. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And neither runner will be able to move up, and it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jonathan Scope. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Johnson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Swihart has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gentry going back on it. He's there and records the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gentry going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. third home run for him on the year, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And this is fouled at the plate. One and 2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2 and 2. Set to deal on 2 and 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Full count now. 3 and 2. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. Swing and a line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
This is a great 8-pitch at bat. 8 pitches. He saw a lot of pitches. He fouled a couple off, but he stayed within himself, and finally, when he got a pitch he could handle, he didn't miss it. Got the base hit.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hard ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lays off 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here he comes on 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's Tillman on 2-1. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Tillman sets. First pitch on its way. Right there for strike one.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Boston's out in front, 3-2. Now at the plate, J.J. Hardy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The catcher, number 36, Caleb Joseph.
So digging in now, Caleb Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Adam Jones will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now.
Let's turn 2.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Moreland will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Craig Gentry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Adam Jones will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 10, Adam Jones.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
For the Red Sox, third baseman, number 48.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Pulled toward right center field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo on the run. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Blake Swihart.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox are out in front 4-2. Eduardo Rodriguez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
13, Manny Machado.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Machado now on 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Nope.
And a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez have not yielded a single thing. 0 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One 0 count. Here it is. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-2. Tyler Wilson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Tyler Wilson.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Again, a 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The high fastball is in there. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 2-1 on its way. The curveball that catches the inside corner. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now. Jackie Bradley Jr. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Boston after this. Here's Chris Johnson now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball three.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Takes this the other way to right. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. To chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Caleb Joseph.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, a perfect 2 for 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box now, Craig Gentry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He singled earlier, making him 1-for-2 to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball. Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
The 0-2 home. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. One and two. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down.
Let's get this batter.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And we are tied 4-4. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he misses low with it. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. Gentry is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Boston strands a couple. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Trumbo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Chris Davis now. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One and 1. Here it comes. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
From the stretch. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Johnson.
Here's Chris Johnson now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's now 7-4.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Drew Hutchison comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Drew Hutchison. The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. His prior history in this matchup, 3 base hits in 19 tries. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Turned on down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Orioles
it's
push
time for
across
the
3 on the
traditional
strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 7 and the Red Sox
Your
4.
attention, please.
Brad Brock
Now
gets
pitching
the
for the
call from the
Orioles,
pen to take over
number
on the mound and
35,
start the home 7th.
Brock.
Xander Bogaerts will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to 3rd, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the 3rd baseman's head, but did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Hanley Ramirez.
That ball out of here.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Oh, sharply hit and caught at first by Davis. And he'll then put the tag on the runner, and this is a double play. Trying to pick things up where we
Leading
left
off for
off,
Baltimore,
Caleb Joseph.
catcher, number
He'll start
36.
things out for us here in inning number 8.
Joseph.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Craig Gentry.
Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. His prior history versus this arm, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back on it, and it's off the green monster, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's Manny Machado now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Michael Givens is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Misses. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just short, hit hard. Hardy's up with it. One away.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Digging in to try it again, Pablo Sandoval. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hot shot to third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Digging in and
Leading
looking
off
for
for the
more,
Orioles,
Chris Davis.
baseman, number
Lifetime
19,
versus this pitcher.
Chris
7
Davis.
hits in 25 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust
The
him
second
inside, and he
baseman,
might have
number
held on to it
6, Jonathan
just a little
Schoop.
bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
A runner at first with no outs here. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Johnson.
Standing in, Chris Johnson. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. This ball's grounded foul. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Chris Johnson goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th.
J.J. Hardy.
Standing in now, J.J. Hardy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right over the middle, knee high. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Nothing in the Baltimore 9th. Last chance for the Red Sox. They're down 3. It's 7-4. Zach Britton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Hardy is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Digging in now, Blake Swihart. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, 9 hits in 15 tries. Britton pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a ball line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gentry racing back, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Darren O'Day takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Darren O'Day.
Mookie Betts will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Tyler Wilson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.